Hello, my sweet friend. It's Christina, and welcome to a new episode of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to the Art Cake Coach podcast. My name is Christina Revalo. I'm a sugar paste modeling artist, a teacher, a coach for cake artists, Cake Friends Day creative community manager, award-winning cake decorator, and representative of international cake competitions. I'm so happy to have you here. If you are a cake artist, a cake enthusiast, or a baker who is seeking some help in anything related to your time management, social media management, setting your goals for yourself or your business, your mindset towards your business, or even a few hints of how to be part of the international cake community, cake collaboration, and cake competitions, you are in the right place. So welcome to today's episode. Well, hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to another episode of the Art Cake Coach podcast. Christina here. I'm so happy to have you back today. Another Tuesday is the last episode of the month of August. I cannot believe August went very, very fast. Usually the vacation month goes very fast. Why? But it's okay. It's okay. I'm ready to start. Ready with all my batteries recharged. And guess what? Next week it's my birthday. So I'm very, very happy because next week is my birthday and I'm going to have a special episode for that. Now, today is the last episode that has to do with marketing. We've been talking about marketing here in the Art Cake Coach podcast. And we already talked about marketing techniques. We talked about your online presence or keeping your online presence online. Last week we talked about branding. We had a little detour when we talked about holidays, but last week we talked about branding. And today I'm going to talk about the whole purpose of marketing. The whole purpose of marketing is what? Is to attract clients, because that's what we want. What is the dream? The dream as a cake artist is to have a steady stream of clients that will come back and will keep buying from us, and that will become our raving fans, and that will share work with the world and keep bringing us more clients. Isn't that what we all want? That's what we all want, because that will be a way to keep our business alive. So what I'm going to share with you today is their strategies for attracting the right client for you as a cake artist to have that steady stream of clients. And I'm going to provide you some practical tips and techniques that can help you attract and retain the clients that you want. That is what today's episode is about. So stay tuned, stay with me, and listen to today's episode. So let's start this episode by sharing with you some tips in how to attract the right client as a cake artist. And the first one that I'm going to share with you is something that you're probably sick and tired of listening to me talking about, but I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to identify your target audience. There are episodes in this podcast about that, and I have talked about this so much. I myself, that I love to learn about marketing. I've taken a marketing course. I keep reading about this. I am getting a little bit tired of listening about find your target audience, but I'm just tiring of listening that I have to do it, because it's absolutely true. It's like when your mom tells you something and you're like, you have to do it, but you're like, but I don't want to. So that's what happens with the target audience. But it's key. If we don't know who we are selling to, if we don't know who the person that we want to attract as a client is, we're just going to attract a lot of the wrong people. It's like, I will say it's like finding the right boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife. It's like, you keep attracting the wrong person until you realize that the person you want is the specific person. So that's what happens with the target audience. You really need to find out who your client is. There are a lot of exercises. There are a lot of things that you can do to find that. I'm just going to share with you the ones that I share with my coachees and that I share in my courses. Okay, so first of all, it's very important. Let's not forget about this, and let's emphasize this enough. It's absolutely important to identify and understand your target audience as a cake artist. Your ideal client is going to help you tailor everything that you do in marketing. It's going to help you tailor your product. Because as a cake designer or as a cake artist, you are going to meet their preferences. This is how it works, because it's weird. You will say, no, but they have to meet my art. You have an art that identifies you. We talked about branding last week. You have a kind of art that identifies you. And people will say, oh, I like this. But then your audience who follows you will say, but we're looking for this as a cupcake. And yeah, but I don't do cupcakes. But your audience keep asking you for cupcakes. So you can, at some point, you both have to compromise and you will meet their preferences. Flavor wise, maybe you have a list of flavors that you love, and people is just not buying those flavors. People just want chocolate cake. You meet their preferences. That doesn't mean that you compromise your design, but you meet their preferences. But you have to know your audience and you have to talk to them in order to know what they want. You can do this by conducting marketing researches, by asking in your social media, in your groups, what do they want? Just talk to them. Keep the conversation going. And what I did was I created a persona, like a target audience persona. It is a woman who's running her business, her cake business, as a coach. I'm talking about as a coach, my target audience. So I created this persona. I call her Sarah. Sarah is about 32 years old. 32, 35. She's running her cake business from home, but has like hit a plateau that she knows how to bake the cakes. She knows how to do it. She has sell some cakes to her friends and neighbors, but she wants to expand her business, and she's also struggling with managing her family and her social life and her work life, and it's causing her some stress. So I created this whole I can see her in my head. That is the person that I'm talking to. So when I talk to you as a cake artist, when I talk in the narratives on my posts, I talk to Sarah. That's who I'm talking to. So you can create this persona in order to identify the person you're serving. But now think about that, talking about serving. This is what I share with my groups and my students. Who are you comfortable serving? I've asked these questions here before. Is it moms for kids' birthday cakes? Is it brides? Is it men? Is it women? Who are you comfortable serving? Who you have the skills to serve? Like I mentioned before, and you know me, I love making cakes, but I don't do wedding cakes. I don't feel that I have the skills for that. Who can benefit from my knowledge, from what I do? Who is that person? So think about this when you define your target audience. That will be number one. Number one key to attract clients as a cake artist: know your target audience. Number two, showcase your signature style. If you have no idea how to do this, I recommend you to listen to last week's episode on branding. You can establish a unique and recognizable cake decoration style. I know this takes practice, and like I mentioned in last episode, don't despair if you haven't found it yet. We all start doing a lot of everything until we find our voice, and there is a niche for that. There is a niche for people who want you to copy somebody else's cake. So start slow and just take your time until you find your voice. But try to establish that unique little thing that identifies you. You can do that through trying to create a portfolio of your own that is not cakes that a client is asking you for. Like I said, take that creative time just for you and build a small portfolio. Show your work on social media or on a professional website. I always recommend you guys to have a website and not just social media profile. Okay, keep your work in your own house, which will be your website. Okay, social media is in the hands of their own platforms, and if they feel like removing your account, they will remove it and you will lose everything. So always keep a personal website. It's very easy to make. I'm not gonna teach you today how to make it, but they're very easy platforms and apps that you can use in order to create your own websites. So let me recap. Establish your unique selling point or unique and recognizable cake decoration style. You can do that as a brand. Create a portfolio of your own that is not just client based. Use it or share it on social media and on your professional website. And try to balance what is in the market, what the market is demanding, and your artistic vision. Try to balance that in order to create a signature style that is yours, but that people will look for. So let me recap. Number 1, identify your target audience. Number 2, showcase your signature style. Another tip to attract the right customers is to use social media effectively. Again, if you need more help on that, not only I can help you with a private coaching call that it's free. You can just book it here. I always leave the link in the episode, but there are many episodes here on the RK Coach podcast where you can listen to how to use social media as a cake artist. Now, let me just share a very brief overview. Social media is key for attracting clients as a cake artist. Why? Because it's a very visual platform. Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, all of this platform have unique advantages that you can use for your cake business, but mainly because they're visual. And what we do, we want to show people what we do. It's like if you're a cake artist and you're just planning to having a podcast, people's not gonna see your cakes. People is just going to listen to you talking about cakes. So if you're going to showcase your work, I will recommend platforms that are suitable for what you want to sell. You can use social media effectively by programming, by knowing the audience that you're talking to. Like I said, I have a free class on how to use social media for cake artists. I can leave the links here in this episode today. There's a lot to talk about this, but think about this. Use social media effectively. And use the platforms that have the unique advantage that you need for your content. Make sure your content is visually appealing. You can use hashtag, you can engage with your followers. You can use a lot of the social media, let's say social media advantages to reach potential clients. But it is very important that you know first who your target audience is and that you tailor the content of social media for that specific purpose. Again, if you need more help on that, you can book a free coaching call with me. I'll be leaving the links here in the episode description, and also I will leave the links for the free live classes that I have taught on social media for cake artists. That will be number 3. Number 4, networking and collaborations. It's very important to network. In order to attract the right clients, you have to be positioned in the right place. Networking, I'm not talking about networking is like talking to your cake friends online, or collaborations. I'm not talking about cake collaborations. I'm talking to collaborate and network with other professionals from the industry that you want to be part of. Let's go back to wedding cakes. So if you want to be a wedding cake decorator or a wedding cake artist, partnered with wedding planners, with photographers, with venues that can lead you to clients' referrals. You can work together, giving discounts to each other's customers, or creating a collaborative partnership to work with, because that way you are going to position yourself in the industry where your client is, where they are. So think about this. It's very important. I know our work tends to be very lonely, and we tend to think, like we have to do everything, but partnerships, networking, collaborations are essential, especially if you know your niche, if you really know who you're serving. You can share tips and, for example, attending on industry events like wedding events, participating in style shots. There are a lot of photographers that look for cakes for, let's say, the smash the cake photography sessions, or kids or birthdays or wedding cakes. Just look for even fake cakes, like dummy cakes for the shoot. You can collaborate with that, but you can showcase what you do. And of course, join online cake decorating communities like Cake Friends Stay Creative, where you can be part of the community and show your work and expand your network. As your cake coach, I am here to help you. If you want to go a little bit further in your journey to organize your time, set clear goals, maybe teach, work on your mindset, or set a roadmap for results, especially for results and success, I am here for you. Why don't you book a free discovery call with me? I will be leaving the links here in this episode so we can chat, we can talk about what you really need, and we can see if we're a good fit for each other. Remember, I have just one mission in this cake world. First is to unite the cake community as one, and to make you, my cake artist, my sweet friend, understand the importance of investing in you. Like I said, I will be leaving the links here in the description of this episode so you can book a 30 minutes free discovery call with me. And just remember, in case nobody said this to you today, I do appreciate you and I want you to stay safe and stay creative. Okay, number 5, customer testimonials and review. I'm going to tell you, treasure your customer testimonials and review as much as you treasure their payments to your bank account. It's priceless what this can do for you. Customer testimonials are key. Tell me something. When you go and buy a product online, what is the first thing you do? You go check on the comments. When you're searching for a restaurant online, what is the first thing you do? You go for the comments. Why is going to be any difference with our products? People is going to look for the comments. And if you have a customer that is happy, that is satisfied with your service and tells you so, ask the customer, but ask them, because people is not going to do it unless you ask them to. Ask them to write a review, to write a comment about it, and ask them if you can use it on your website or on your social media. And if the person sends you a text, a DM, or a private message, just ask them, can I use this on my social media so people will see that you're satisfied with your work? They're probably going to say yes, and use it, treasure it, keep track of positive reviews, because you never know when you might need to use it. Encourage satisfied customers and clients to leave you a feedback. You can leave reviews also in like Google, Yelp, or on social media, and but ask them to do it. And if you find any negative comments or feedbacks, make sure you handle that professionally and in a constructive manner, because it can really harm your business if you do it otherwise. If you're not sure about this, I have an episode here on the RK Coach podcast about dealing with haters, trolls, and bad comments online. I encourage you to listen to it. And finally, number 6, you can offer social promotions and incentives to attract the right audience or the right clients. What happens with this is, if you're a small, very, very small business, if you're just starting out, make sure you can offer a promotion and a discount that is not going to affect your business and is not going to be bad for you. Okay. Promotions are easy, discounts not so, because if you're just starting out, if you're just starting charging for your case and building a small business, I don't know, think about this before you decide what to do. But you can always do a promotion, or you can do incentives to attract new customers. You can share creative ideas like limited time offers, referral programs, or seasonal promotions. Let's say, during the vacation period, that is usually our low period or low season of selling cakes and selling treats, maybe you do a special promotion, or for Halloween, for Christmas, you do a special promotion. But it's very important that you set clear terms and conditions for your promotions so you avoid misunderstandings with your clients for the future. Okay, so make sure it's very clear what they're paying for and what they're getting, and how long the promotion will last, the validity of it, everything, because we want to avoid any misunderstanding and bad comments and bad reviews about it. So let's recap. I'm going to share, I already shared with you 6 tips to attract clients as cake artists. Why? Because we've been talking about branding, and the whole point about branding is to attract customers, the right customer for you. Number 1, identify your target audience. I know I've been saying this a lot. I know you have heard this a lot. I know it's not easy. And another thing, your target audience might change with time. So as you evolve in your business, your target audience will evolve as well. But identify it, otherwise you don't know who you're talking to. Showcase your signature style. If you're not there yet, be patient, but just make sure you have something unique about yourself that people will know who you are. Use social media effectively. Like I mentioned before, if you're not sure about this, there are other episodes here, and I will leave the link here for a social media class that I taught live on Facebook. And also you can book a free discovery call with me so we can talk about this. Network and collaborations, and not just cake collaborations. Collaborate and partner with people within your industry. Customer testimonials and review. Number 5, do not forget to ask for testimonial and reviews from your happy, satisfied customers. And finally, you can use special promotions and incentives in order to attract new clients. All of this is doable. It's easy to put into practice. And if you take in account all of this, with all that we've been talking about during this month about marketing and branding, I am sure by the end of the month of August, your cake business will be, your cake business brand will be clear, will be at least a little bit more. You will know a little bit more who you're talking to and what to say and how to say it. And with time, this will attract the right customers for you. And with this, my sweet friends, I leave you as I always leave you. Stay safe and stay creative. And I'll see you next week, first week of September, because it's going to be my birthday and it's going to be fun. So thank you so much. See you next time. My sweet, sweet friend, if you liked this episode, if you love this podcast, I will kindly ask you to leave me a started review, whatever you're listening to this episode, that is available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and I think a couple of other ones. But in any of those, just leave me a review. Leave me a couple of stars or 5 stars if you like it. So people will find this episode, the algorithm would put it out there, and more of our K community will benefit from it. Share it with your friends. Download the episode and share them. Share them on your social media and tag me, because I will answer you back. Of course I will. And send me comments, send me your review, send me your feedback. Even if you don't agree with anything that I say, I would love to hear your opinion. You can find me in any of my social media accounts. I will be leaving the links here on this episode description. I'm on Facebook as The Art Cake Experience. I am on Instagram at Christina_The Art Cake Experience. Or you can even find me on YouTube, my YouTube channel, The Art Cake Experience channel. So thank you so much for listening. And please leave me your review and leave me your comments and your feedback. I would love to hear what you have to say about any of this episode.